I previously made a video about Mass Effect Legendary Edition, not the one that might actually be uploaded. I don't know why I pronounced it that way, but one that I didn't upload because I actually haven't gotten around to it. Pardon me, how do I computer? I'm gonna adjust this. It's too loud. But when I never actually got around to uploading because the reason being I was trying to record some footage to put into it, specifically about Mass Effect 3 to prove a point. And I didn't because my Mass Effect 3 save won't work because I had all these mods installed that I'm installing right now, and I guess apparently like it just won't load my save, and I guarantee you it's not going to work this time either, but I'm going to try it. And then I also got sidetracked, getting pissed off, and made another video because Mass Effect 3 doesn't work, or it wasn't working. Just to rewind about a year and a half. Yeah, that sounds about right. Year and a half-ish. Maybe like a little over a year. So EA finally released like all their Origin exclusive games onto Steam. I think it was like late 2019. Well, it started with Jedi Fallen Order, but that had a simultaneous release. And then, they actually went and released the exclusive games like Battlefield 3, 4, 1, 5, Hardline, Battlefront 1 and 2, all the other bullshit, Need for Speed, 18,000 through 25,000. I don't know. So they did so. But then you still had to run this like Origin thin client in the background like you just saw a second ago. So it would load Origin and it would force you to log in, but then it basically screwed off. But I was trying to launch it earlier this morning and I had to try it like 17 times. And then at one point it literally logged into Origin, and then it tried to tell me that I didn't have Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition, or N7 Edition, whatever it's called, and it wouldn't launch the game. So then I had to completely close everything and then try like 5 more times, and I was just getting pissed. Anyway, to the point. Previously, on Mass Effect 3, I don't know about 1 and 2 because I haven't tried. But on Mass Effect 3, if you're the type of person that likes to take in-game screenshots, these games kind of predate that becoming a popular trend. So if you wanted to do this in Mass Effect 3, there was a camera mod, and I'm almost positive that you actually had to go to Patreon and find a guy who specifically made this camera mod, and you had to pay for it obviously because it's Patreon. So I mean, you had to donate like once at least, and then download it. Had to sneeze. My bad. Verifying this stuff. Oh, come on, man. 2-factor authentication. So I'm opening the page. I gotta go through this nonsense to log in. Everything's got to be a 15-step process now. Yeah, that was me. Who? Some stuff that has multi-factor authentication really doesn't need it. My manage memberships. Okay. Where the hell is it? Billing history. It's been a while. I gotta. Here it is, I think. Otis INF. Holy shit. That's funny. So this is the guy. There's a guy called Otis_INF on Patreon who makes like custom camera tools and shit. And the thing is, his Mass Effect 3 camera tool was the only camera tool in existence for the game. There are other mods that like change your FOV and change your view to first person and stuff like that, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same as a photo mode. So Mass Effect Legendary Edition is going to have a photo mode. And if you're not familiar with photo mode, it's what it says. It's a photo mode. So like increasingly in the past whatever years, games have been including them by default, which they should. I think a lot of this started when NVIDIA introduced Ansel. There still aren't a lot of games that have Ansel support, but a lot of, maybe not a lot of games, but increasingly now games are including photo mode. So, for example, Mad Max has one. Witcher 3 had Ansel support. Which is the photo mode. I don't think it has its own separate photo mode. Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor both have a photo mode, but not Ansel support. Cyberpunk 2077 has a photo mode. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Origins, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has one. Valhalla. What else? Like War Thunder has Ansel support, I believe. Battlefield 5 has Ansel support, but not a photo mode. So anyway, the point is, like, yeah, you can go into a third-person camera and take photos, and versus your crappy screenshots where there's like HUD everywhere, maybe characters you don't want to see, maybe effects. Maybe like a blood effect on the screen. And so you can customize, with most of them, you can customize like what's on screen. You can make your player character disappear if you don't want them there. You can pose them.